actually budgeted and I'm finally getting to my cash stuffing. I ended up paying more for the vet. I had set aside, if you watched my Paycheck #1 budget, I had set aside $230 for the vet. And then I figured I had $406 extra dollars that I had split up for the car payment and the vet. And I thought that was stupid. So I'm just going, I figured I would just pay it all up front at the vet, and then come the day that I pick up my car, I'll pay whatever I have left, and then I can pay the difference out of my emergency fund. And then when I get paid on the 15th, I can take the extra money that I have there, which I think I'm supposed to have $323 that will be going towards my car deductible in that paycheck, and just pay it back to my emergency fund. And then also in my cushion, I have $150, so that will offset the final amount of what I need to pay for my car, basically. So I'm basically going to be paying myself back because I'll use my emergency fund up front to pay for the car, and then I won't have to worry about like coming up with money or anything like that, because I do have the money, I just don't have it right at that second. So that's kind of what's going to go down in terms of like the future. But of this $733, I spent the $358. I'm going to round it up to $359. So $733 minus $359, I should have $374 here. So I'm just going to go ahead and spread it out to stuff with, and then whatever's left over will go towards the car. Okay, so yeah, if you are new to my channel, I do a lot of videos like this. This is my normal kind of thing. I do cash stuffings every 2 weeks on the 1st and the 15th, or right around there. And I do Paycheck #1 and 2 budgets, a full month overview on every dollar, as well as a reconciliation at the end of the month. This month, however, and I do also do weekly check-ins. I will not be doing my week 4 check-in from November because things just went crazy, and I don't even know. I was under budget, and that's all that mattered, but my actual budget sheet that I check in with, besides like just the weekly check-in portion, the actual full Paycheck #2 budget sheet that I use, I don't know what happened, but my math was all off, and it hurts my brain to think about it. So I'm not even going to be doing a week 4 check-in on YouTube. I have reconciled all of my stuff, and that's what I used to get my December budget. So I am all squared away for November. You can go ahead and check out my November reconciliation on every dollar if you'd like, however, since I didn't do a week 4 check-in. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for coming by. And I'm really excited to share this with you. I hope that I don't come off as I'm like too crazy here, because I'm not. But I am just trying to punch out a whole bunch of different videos all at the same time. And so it could be a little bit of discombobulation on my end. So sorry about that, but welcome to the channel. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell, because I don't post on a regular schedule. So whenever I do put out a video, I want you to know about it. If you're a returning subscriber, hi, and I'm so excited to have you back. Let's just get right into this cash stuffing, all right? Okay, so I'm gonna do my normal envelopes first. I'll do my cash ones that I carry around. So for groceries, I am stuffing $170, and I made a new note sheet here. So I am stuffing $170, and I don't like doing hundreds in my cash envelopes, because if I do smaller trips, I don't like breaking hundreds. So I'm gonna do 2 50s for 100. Then I'm gonna do 3 20s, 20, 40, 60, and a 10 for 70. So that is 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70. And I'll just reorganize it so the big bills are in front. These are my new envelopes. I have groceries, eating out, and personal. I'll just put these back here. I just basically took movers tape, like the plastic tape for boxes, and taped over a regular envelope, and just to keep it a little bit more sturdy, a little bit more resilient. And then I stuck a little label that I made just with a Word document sheet and some clip art, or I guess some art that I found on Google, into underneath the tape. So that's pretty much all I did. It's basically a poor man's lamination. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here. So that's $170. And I will put my new note card in the front. And this is my like carry around how I track what's in these envelopes. I do track on 2 other places. I track on my Happy Planner, which I don't bring out very much anymore. I haven't really brought out much in general, but I do track in my Happy Planner. I do I'll just use October as an example. I do a daily check-in on my Happy Planner where I write down all of like my expenses and everything that I've spent money on. And then I also do I have it over here, a weekly check-in, or I'm sorry, a transaction log, which looks like this. And so I just write in everything that I've spent with my cash and I track it through there. So these are all homemade sheets. These are sheets that I've made for myself. I don't have an Etsy shop or anything like that where I sell my products that I use, but I'm just, I guess, trying to show you that it doesn't take all that much. You don't have to spend a lot of money to make this a thing, I guess. If you see a lot of YouTubers, all of them, they buy sticker kits or a lot of them buy sticker kits and use Happy Planners or the Erin Condren notebooks, which are really awesome. And I have a Happy Planner, but I bought it before I even knew about budgeting, which is crazy that I happened to just pick one up because I liked the idea of having a planner. But you don't need to do all of this. You can just make things out of regular paper envelopes. You can just make your own Word document sheets, and that's kind of what I do. So I hope that that makes a little bit of sense. But moving on, for eating out, I'm going to be doing $50, so I'm going to do 2 20s and a 10. That's 50. And again, these are just note cards. So for my mini trackers, you don't even need to have a Word document if you don't want to. You can just use a note card. Whatever's around your house, you can use. As long as you're tracking where your money is going, that's all that matters. Because tracking is the biggest and most difficult part of this, and it's really not even that hard. But if you're not tracking, then you can lose track of your money super easily, and that's when this becomes difficult. So eating out is stuffed. I'm gonna go ahead and set this over here. For personal, a personal is getting 23. Normally it would only be getting 15, so I'm going to put a 10 and a 5 for my 15. And then I'm going to do my 8 that was already in here. Actually, it goes back. So $8 plus 15. And so this should be 23. 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3. All right, so personal is all stuffed. I do also have a note card over here for travel. I do keep this in my checking account. If you have been a subscriber or have seen my videos before, you should already know that. But for anybody new, I keep all of my travel money in my checking account because I don't typically overspend on gas. If anything, tolls sometimes get me, but for the most part, I don't overspend from my travel money. And so I don't feel the need to bring it out in cash. Moving on, Christmas has $94.14. This was something that I was having a rough time reconciling with before, but it makes more sense now, and I think I've got it all figured out. And it is going to be getting $70. So I'm just going to go ahead and add this into the pile. And then I actually probably will be depositing this very soon because I've already made most of my purchases. I'm going to still need a few more things, but for the most part, it's just going to be gift cards, and I can get those from the grocery store. So this here, let me reorganize again. I like to put my smaller bills in the back and my bigger bills up front. So 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 1, 62, 63, 64, 65. And that is wrong yet again. No, it's not. 94 plus 71. 70. 164. So in this envelope, I should have $164. So let's just go ahead and count that. 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. Perfect. I have exactly 164, and I also have 14 cents in here. And so that should cover everything that I need for the holiday. I will fill out these note cards after off camera. Although I only have 3 of them, but actually, yeah, I'll just go ahead and fill it out now since I only have 3. So I've been doing a theme with my colors, at least just for Christmas because I'm weird. But yeah, so this is going to be, this is 12/2. And I'm going to be adding $70. So that brings me up to $164.14. Beautiful. We'll go ahead and throw this back in here. As you can see, I made a purchase out of here for Etsy already. And so now I am down to my last couple purchases. I've already bought my stuff from Amazon, so really this is just going to be going back into the bank, and I'm going to be paying off my credit card for the purchases that I made from Amazon, because my Amazon card gets 2% cash back. Not one of those people that's going to stop using my credit card. I don't use my credit card anymore for things that I want, if that makes sense. My groceries, my eating out, I used to use my credit card to eat out. I used to use my credit card for personal purchases like coffee, or if I wanted clothes or whatever it is. So now I'm using my cash for those things. But when it comes to like buying gifts and stuff for people where I know that I'm going to be able to pay it back, I will use the credit card, and I know the exact amount too. So I'll use the credit card for that, and I'll pay it back immediately. And I like doing it that way so that I get the points, the rewards points on the card. So the Amazon card, when I make Amazon purchases, I get 5% cash back. So that's what I used it for. Car tags. So this is car tags and maintenance. Currently, it only has enough in here for car tags. I'm actually going to put this off to the side for a second, and we'll do household first. When emergencies and stuff come up, I know probably a lot of people are saying, well, why don't you, drain your sinking funds? Well, I don't have that many sinking funds right now that are being like fulfilled and budgeted for. Household is one of the ones that I feel is very important for me to have, however, so I don't want to drain this. It doesn't have a lot of money in it currently, and so I don't want to drain this just in case something comes up with the house. So this is for like stuff around the house. Decor would fall under that, but that's not what I plan on using it for. This is for a lot of things. Like I had a leak in my roof, and I needed to buy some tar stuff to fill the holes. And so I used this, well, I used my personal money for that because it was super cheap. But if it's something that's a little bit more substantial where I don't have necessarily that money on hand, for me, if it's more than $23, for example, I'll probably pull it from household. And the only reason I say $23 is because that's what I have in my personal envelope. So anyways, this one here is getting $12, which again is not that much. It has $36 in here. So I'm just going to be adding a 10 and 2 ones. And I will pull this money out here and put my 10 in. And then count it out. So 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. So 36 plus 12 is 48, and that is correct. I'm going to go ahead and just write that in. So 12/2 add 12. All right, so now we have $12 in here. My goal for this, as you can see, is pretty hefty. It's a $10,000 goal. That is just for, I mean, honestly, if you think about it, a couch is like $2,000 for a really nice one, or you can do a whole living room for $2,000 or whatever it is. So this is kind of for stuff like that too, like decor, and an outdoor furniture set is like $400 right now for a decent one. So just kind of saving up for that kind of stuff as well. But since I don't have an upgrades or an updates or a renos budget at the moment, I don't have anything in that sinking fund. I'm using household for my makeshift, you know, in the meantime type of thing. So next one and last one is car tags. Car tags is getting $9 so that it can fulfill the, I have a $61.42, I think is what it's going to cost to get my car tags renewed. So yeah, this is just to finish that off. So 53 plus 9, I'm adding 9, will get me to $62. And normally I'd put this money in there, but for now I'm actually going to leave it out just because I don't want to intermingle the two funds. I don't want to pull too much out of this envelope when it comes time to pay for my car, because my car tags are not due until the 26th of the month this month, which, I mean, it's a good thing that it's all coming out this month, but they're not due until the 26th this month, and so I don't want to pull the money on the 9th for my car and not have the money for the 26th for my car registration. So 20, 40, 55, 51, oh my goodness, 20, 40, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. So this is fully funded. It's not fully funded towards my goal, but it's fully funded for what I need it for at the moment, which is just my car tags. $62. I will go ahead and add that. And put this back in the envelope. All right, and then whatever is left over is what's going to my car. And this looks like it is the correct amount. So 20, 45, 46, 47, $48 is what's going towards my car. I'm gonna pull my calculator out back one more time. I had $407 that I could work with. I spent at the vets this $359 minus $359, and I have $48 left. So that is what I had for this paycheck. Next paycheck, I should have another $323. So that brings me up to $371. And then I will need to pull out $129 from my cushion. And that will get me to my even round 500 deductible for my car. But again, these two here won't come out, well, this can, but this one won't come out until I get paid on the 15th. So this $323 that I'm going to need up front is going to be coming from my emergency fund, and then I will repay it on the 15th. So that is kind of the plan moving forward. These are all of my envelopes that I've stuffed. And that concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, if you're new, please hit that subscribe button and come back and visit with me again, so we can have lots of chats. And you guys come back very soon, and I hope you guys enjoy these videos. I sure do enjoy making them for you, as well as they help me tremendously with keeping up with my finances and my goals. I will be publishing my 2021 goals for next year, probably after the 15th. And my debt update should be coming here soon. So you guys have a great rest of your week. I will see you at week 1 check-in or at my debt update if you're interested. Bye.